All right, guys, welcome back to Judah Vision. Hey, I'm going to start doing lower production videos. Not that they were all that great of production to begin with. But as things unfold in politics, I'm noticing a lot more predictive programming than I used to see. And bear in mind, I have to take breaks from writing the new release, The Last Sun God, which will tell you all about this Antichrist who's going to show up at any minute. And according to the prophets, I believe it was Malachi, said that we're going to see this altar reproduced. They're going to be everywhere. And we'll get into that, but I don't want to be too biblical. I kind of want to show you the predictive programming, and then if you're interested, you can go find the book. So this particular piece of predictive programming is again on Fox News, as we can see, and they're going to show you this retablos altar that your dollar bill folds up into, like I showed you in the end of the Taco Bell commercials. It folds up into this, and they're showing a great piece of predictive programming because they showed George Washington on a retablos over a mantle in the background between as Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump are shaking hands with a Freemasonic handshake. Now, and then they flash a couple of these Freemason handshakes as we go, showing collusion to the highest degree for anybody who bothers pay attention. Well, nobody's paid attention for thousands of years because this magic trick has been pulled over and over again, and this is an intentional division of our country. And these two people are working in concert. But here we go. I'll show you for yourself, so you can see for yourself here.
Talking about David Spunt was there as the president landed, also now on the North Lawn. Hi, David.
Hi, Leland. Good afternoon. He spoke to reporters for about 12 minutes, to be specific. Last night he spent time in New York. He went to Madison Square Garden for a mixed martial arts match. As he went into the arena, Madison Square Garden, audience greeted him with a chorus of boos and cheers. This was the second time he met both at a sporting event. He saw the World Series in Washington last Sunday night. Sports aside, though, as you mentioned, Congress...
So here's your first Freemasonic handshake, and as you can see, the thumb is over the knuckle, basically, when that one's a little more loose there, because it's more slid up to the hand. But these people are in collusion with one another, and as you see, it was our president at a UFC match, which is amazing to see in itself. But now watch this.
Moving full steam ahead with its impeachment investigation into the president.
Here we go. There's a close-up of this Freemasonic handshake. Be ye not deceived, little children, for the time is at hand. They are intentionally, and you can see the smirk on his face, the vice president's face, as they're doing this here. And that they freeze-framed this as a photograph shows you what they're doing. Also, you can't see it in the screen. I won't discuss it then. So here we go. Watch this. Here's the big payoff.
Last Thursday with a vote, the president's team at the White
Okay, you see it? It's going to come into view here.
House telling staffers and former...
There's the retablos with George Washington. This is the same thing that your dollar bill folds up to, and it is no coincidence also that George Washington's on the front of this. Now go back and watch the Taco Bell Illuminati commercials and see that George Washington is holding his hands just as Donald Trump always does in that upside down triangle shape, which basically represents the eagle landing. This eagle landing, so as above, so below. If you take that as above, so below saying, then you have another triangle or another pyramid upside down here, and you have the supposed Star of David, a very esoteric black magic symbol for conjuring up. It could be the secret seal of Solomon for conjuring up the evil, the destroyer of Revelation 9:11. And one thing I didn't mention in my last video that I'll go ahead and mention now, I believe that these two sides of the seal represent two predictive programming events. This one's 9/11, where Satan, the beast, comes out of the ground. Remember that a pyramid is made out of stones, carved stones that came out of the ground, and then you have the eagle landing. One of these is Revelation 9:11, and one of them is Revelation 9:1. And you have the 9/1 Harvest Festival, where Satan falls from the heavens to the earth as a star. And then in 9/11, you have the beast coming out of the ground. Things are bound to heat up. I'm going to explain this a lot better in my book, and I was trying to wait because there's a lot of payoff, a lot of discovery in this book, but there's no time, people. We need to be paying attention. And this stuff is so bizarre that nobody wants to share it. And when we get ready to start sharing it, because you see everything right in front of you, it will be too late. It will be too late. God bless you guys. It's Judah out.